First stream. I did just replace my mic, so it might sound weird, but I don't know. Well, this is the OS roleplay. I'm going to begin a tour first, then I will go over the how it works, I guess. And this should be on YouTube if I've done all this correctly. I'm going to post the link now. Okay. We will begin with sharing that this is a map that is taking a very long time. There are rules and regulations kept there to keep the experience optimal for all parties involved. I try my hardest, Dragon tries his hardest to keep it as friendly of an environment as possible, and as fun as possible for everyone. A lot of work went into ironing out everything, smoothing it out to ensure fun. And it does have its ups and downs a lot. It fluctuates. We deal with it. We get over it, and we persevere. So, starting off, I'd like to just note we have votes for locations, and we do take a lot of support from and suggestions. I'm open to anything if anyone wants to contact me. So most important location, probably the middle location on any map. You can see Splinter Split is the designated middle location. Currently it isn't used for much. It is a destroyed version of a previous mountain. It has a lot of trees, a lot of rocks, and then there's some bosses, like giants, and there will be a village right here once I do construct it. I will have a stream later on, building stream of me building that. Here's a nice above view. Very cool. You may be noticing this giant middle thing. That's what we're going to be going to next. This is the White Room. For those not familiar, they are basically a race from between dimensions who broke into this dimension through a portal. And now they're using the resources to test on different species and human beings to gain knowledge to then better kill us all, I guess, is the best way to say it. A lot of secrets, a lot of stuff going on here. And then it kind of ties into this location as well. Here's a nice above view and map view. White Room testing. You may notice a red boss marker. This is the red skull, usually is a hostile boss. Unless I mess up, then it's probably something else. But usually you can tell when there's a boss. This arm here is probably clear enough for you to tell. We're going to here next, actually. So this used to be a big cave running along here, but it collapsed down. Most of it got turned into sand, and there are some goblins. These are the main enemies of OS Collapse, the roleplay, the island. These guys can be found basically anywhere you go. There currently aren't very many, and they are marked by a red question mark on the map. Currently aren't very many, because, you know, this is still a work in progress, this map. Very, very new. Oh, chests. Once defeating the camp, you can open chests for loot. It's like any RPG game. You can carry things in your inventory and you know, build a house, keep your stuff in there, keep it nice and safe. Chests give you a randomized loot. Usually me or Dragon can roll the loot out of it, and it's pretty good. A lot of attention to detail went into that. I haven't seen the new system yet, but Dragon told me he did update it to be a little bit different. These are a popple stack, or a popple trio, or whatever you want to call them. They're basically baby versions of those guys. And there's 3 of them. They're mostly friendly unless you like attack them first. And then, like I was pointing at, these are the popples. They hide whenever you go near them. They go under the ground, kind of like the Pokemon, whatever it's called, Doug Trio or whatever, Diglett. Over here we got just some basic open grounds, another goblin camp, trees, and randomized flowers. These are a new addition, just showed up on this map. They give you a random chance for different ores, or they explode. Pretty fun. Oh yeah, some precious ores down here. So yes, so some precious ores, hollowed ore. We'll get to this kind of the ores and stuff later. But you can make your way up here. Another goblin camp, some more chests and such, and a flag. Just to mark whatever could be marked. You get it. Over here we have stone spires. This is the home of the cantaloupe species and the watermelon species. These guys, they live up here. They use kinetic ore to build stuff, and they use slate rock. That's what this stuff is. Slate rock is made from these spires. It's pretty cool. The slate rock is basically just more durable stone, and it's easier to kind of chip away at it and build stuff. This is a watermelon, by the way. These are portal receiver platforms. They're infused with kinetic energy and magic. Once combined with portal, you can drop entire locations. Basically, it causes a vote for locations to happen. We've already had one, which you can see right over there. One of our players voted it in, and it got enough votes, and it drops in. Pretty simple. It's just like that. And over here on this island, you can see, here's a full portal. Okay, here is it on the map. Pretty cool looking. There are some secrets. There are some enemies to fight. There are some bosses here. Enemies. Yep. Pretty cool. And you can mine anywhere. This island is probably the best because it has a lot of rocks. Moving on. Got some more popples. This is Sand Shore. Really bad name. Don't judge me. So we got a former Toe Extendo worker. He worked for Totec. He retired back here. And now he waited for his generator to be fixed. Toe Extendo fixed it for him. He's one of our players. For a reference. This location is mostly just trees and stuff. There's one maple tree. Not a magic maple tree. For anyone who knows. Yeah, some more goblins here. Well, you might, if you notice anything like this, just either tell me or just you can fix it yourself. It's pretty simple. Moving on. Sweltering Savannah. Personally, this is a very nice location. I like it a lot. Maybe I'm biased because I built it, but I don't know. We got the Destroyer of Worlds, Gary. He may look like an innocent little fish, but when he sneezes, it destroys entire planets. And you may notice that the glass is cracking. There is a question mark or an explanation point, because that is a quest marker. You can come here and you can get a quest. I basically read it out to you, and you do that, and either you get money or you get to save something, or you just get loot like swords and stuff. Same kind of thing. This location is yet to be determined. We do not know what we're going to name it, and we do not know what we're going to turn it into. Right here, we have the lighthouse. With the lighthouse keeper, he can guide you to hidden objects. You can give him like an image of an object or a similar object, and he will point towards it. He can also point you towards locations or buried treasure if you give him a map. He's pretty useful. Also, he's very old, so he knows a lot of things about the history of the map. You can always ask him. Alright, we're getting to the more complicated systems now, so I will come back here after the tour of the map and walk you through everything here. So we have a mini location that is not named on the map. It's it's some clouds and some weird trees and such, with some glacier bits down here. Nothing crazy. What is this? This is something that Dragon, I'm assuming, made. Yeah. This island is mostly empty, but it is like ruins. There's a lot of ruins, and this ties into lore, if anyone is interested in that at all. I'm assuming not, but you know, there's two sides to the roleplay. There's the background, there's the lore, and then there's like the actual playing and like friendships and stuff like that. Okay. Yep. Nice lake. This is regular water, lily pads, and some ancient stone. This used to be a boss, but Toe Extendo defeated it. Up here we have the dead remains of Relic, I believe his name was. Yeah, Relic. One of Dragon's creations. It basically did anything you want once you fed it cards. Pretty cool. Yeah, it's broken now. Moving on. It's just business. Okay, we got Spider Gummy Tower, aka business building. We've got the lobby down here, and then going all the way to the top, we got him, Gummy Business himself, with all of the OS artifacts around him. Hold the crust. Alright, we got the butter knife, which is unwieldable unless you have these, which he does have. So you're screwed if you fight him. We have Gummy Up, which is a ripoff of Only Up made by Dragon. Goes all the way up to the top of the tower. So we got Loser Island, aka Looser. It's a basic island with some Legos, which tie into the old location that was here, Mistake Island, which is covered in Legos. Pretty sick. We got some pigs. There are some wildlife and stuff placed. Again, some goblins, and another strange, whatever this flag. I'm stupid. Flag. That may tie into some sort of lore. This, which is a remnant of a restaurant. We don't talk about that. This is the shop of the map. The big pawn. Basically, you throw stuff at this guy, and he gives you money for it, or you buy stuff from him. And FaZe owes a lot of money. We calculated due to inflation, this is how much he owes now. Upstairs we got where Dragon is living. So if you want to talk to Dragon, he's usually here, or he's in the doorway. But you don't want to go in there. Over here we have the gumball machine, which you can see. It's pretty self-explanatory. You put an item in, and you get either one free a day, or you give 200 gold, and you just get a random item equivalent to the value that you put in. We have a massive OS blender. It is partly broken, so you would need to repair it. This thing takes magic items and converts them to other magic items. Pretty simple. Once a day or 400 gold. My voice is beginning to hurt. We have Mushy Bay, Mushroom Biome, pretty simple. Goblins, disembobulated fox. I probably should drink water, yeah. Location, some secrets. Big mushroom. This ties into an old location that we used to have after the flood, but we don't talk about the flood because they're scary. We got big slime. This ties into another version of this map. Like I said, this is a later, aged up version of the last map. Pretty cool. OS Origins Jade, actually, specifically. We got all this stuff in here. You can always just come in here and steal this. There's a lot of stuff here. Give you a good starter. Yeah. Oh, guys, I just want to say thank you so much to the sponsor of this video, Jade on Ice. He's making an OS movie. It's pretty sick. Just gonna let you guys deal with that. This is the heist team. This is the biggest bird. He is the biggest bird. Because he's cool. Heistatron. Definitely not a collab item. He's really cool. And then we got thick, ripped Baby Yoda. He's so cool. He's even got the flower and the butt. He pops off though. He sells potions too. If you want to buy any potions, you come to him. He gives you heisted versions. That's a secret. I shouldn't have said that. Alright, so now we run it back over here, because I forgot to tell you guys about this location. And this is the final one before I get to the technical bitties. So this was dropped in right here for a vote location. And it comes paired with cantaloupes. Very boring on Toe's part. I don't know why he would vote for this, but he did. So now it's here. Okay. In here we have a very scary looking spider, scorpion, snake thing. It is a boss if you could let it out of there. Dragon trapped it, but if you let it out of there, it will probably kill you. But it's a boss, so you can fight it. Here is another vote for location. Whenever whoever's watching this joins, you should come here. You should put in your preference, and we might be able to drop in with 0 parachute. All right, now we get onto the complicated parts. These are the different chest types. It's pretty self-explanatory. I'll just let you look at that for a few seconds. Goes in order of rarity, and then this one takes 5 minutes to open, and it's like waves of enemies coming towards you. Here's all the money, what it's worth, and the props up top. So you look at that. Over here we have all the potions in order of money, how much health they heal, and such. This is the small one. Ignore the armor here. Speaking of armor, here's the armor. It goes from iron, reinforced iron, we got turtle armor, we got hollowed ore armor, we got mithril armor, and we got porgonite, which is the best armor you can get. Of course, excluding magic, because magic can do anything if you believe hard enough. We got coal. I'm gonna go through ores now. I can say that. Coal, copper, copper wire. There's also other props you can use for this. You don't have to use this. We got iron, reinforced iron. We got lava ore. We got blue crystal. I don't know what to call it. Whatever, it's crystal. We got dark ore. We got silver. Silver wire. We don't talk about that though, because no one uses it. It sucks. Quartz. Crimson. Hollowed ore. Random ore. It gives you any ore that you want. Also, hollowed ore combined with gold equals that armor, basically. These ores. Hollowed ore. Hollowed bar, sorry. We got mithril, which condenses down into mithril bar. Porgonite dust. 100 porgonite dust turns into 1 bar. If that doesn't tell you how rare it is, then I don't know. It's pretty rare. It's worth 10,000 gold. 10 of those big stacks of gold. Gold bar. These are not worth that. They're different. This is gold ore, not refined. This is uranium, and this is what is this again? It was uranium something, but it's basically condensed. This is time ore. Yeah, time ore. Magnetic ore. This is used to make like really complicated mechanical bosses. No one really likes them. And then we got cosmic ore, which makes the cosmic bricks. It's bar. That's a reference if anyone gets that. Then there are some cursed items, like this purple chair. My one advice is to never touch the purple chair. Yeah, see, he gets it. Jade gets the reference. Jade's one of our former players. Yeah, little kids, you should know this. Read up on your history class. And that's it for the map. Let me get to some gameplay mechanics, I guess. Let's say I have a basic hammer, and I would like to go fight a goblin camp. So what you would do is, it's turn-based combat. So I pull up here, I'm sneaking around, and let's say I whip out a bow. Whoop-ha, I hit him in the head, and my second turn, you get 2 turns, I'd hit this guy in the head. Then I'd sit here. I'm not allowed to move because it's not my turn. And then me, like by myself, I would fly over here. I'd move these characters around to make them do whatever they would naturally do. Like these guys would probably throw rocks or something, or throw like shoot arrows. You get it. And you would take an amount of damage, and then you would subtract that damage from your health. So let's say you had 200 health and they did 30 damage. You'd have 170 health left. Pretty simple. Until you die. Then if you get to 0 health, you get knocked. You get 100 health, and you cannot do anything. Best case scenario, you can crouch and walk around, but that's best case. That's if you get like a nat 20 on trying to survive. Nat 20 is basically an auto success, like a crit. 19 is also a crit, but it's not an auto success. Same thing with 1 and 2. 2 is a miss. 1 is a miss and hurt someone. So like you shoot your teammate or you shoot yourself by accident. Get it? Okay. Health potions. Health potions, you can drink health potions. They heal you an amount of health. They take 1 turn. Pretty simple. Most ammo in regular terms does not ever run out. Like if you have a gun that shoots regular bullets, it would never run out. But if you have like special, I don't know, crimson bullets that disintegrate stuff, they would run out because you have to craft them special. Like same thing with arrows. Regular arrows you have infinite, but if you make lead special poison arrows or something, you have limited of that. No weapons have durability, but if you get a broken weapon and you swing it too many times, it will get broken into smaller pieces, or just straight up just break completely. All right, let me think. What else could I say? I think that's about it. Make sure you DM me with any questions, and I'll. Oh, okay. Let me go over this. I went over the tavern already. Tavern, you buy stuff. Yeah, stuff like that. Land. That's good. That's a good idea. When building industrial houses in areas that are limited in space, like let's say we made like an island right here, that was the community island, and you have to buy land while building there. Like if you want to build a house, you'd have to buy all the land for the house. It is 100 gold per block of land. Like one of these. That's my bad. Whatever, you see. That's one block of land. That's 100 gold to purchase. And then you could build anything as high as you want, basically. But you do have to pay for the resources and or collect the resources. Crafting. Crafting is pretty self-explanatory. I will explain this by going to my house. This is a titanium pickaxe made of reinforced iron and a reinforced rod. Basically, you take a certain amount of something and a certain amount of other thing with a medium, like a crafting table, water, I don't know, a hard rock, something that you think you would need to craft it with. And if you don't know what you would need, you can always ask me or Dragon. I will fill you in. Let's just give you an example. Let's say I want to take reinforced iron and I want to make a pickaxe. I would get 6 reinforced iron and a stick of some sort, and I would get a table so I could assemble it, or I would get an anvil so I could reinforce it with like another piece, maybe a couple more, to make an even stronger pickaxe. It's completely up to you, whatever your imagination wants. Same thing with like magic items and such. You can craft magic items like this. This is my axe, my starter item. You do quests to get your starter item. You can get your starter item right off the bat. Depends on your character, depends on who you are. Resources can be collected. Anything that is logically possible, you can probably get. Just you gotta check in with me and Dragon. We basically don't limit what you wanna do. Am I missing anything else, Jade? Okay. Rules are posted in the Discord server. Or you can always just ask me if you're not in the Discord server. I could read them all out right now, but I don't know if I can tab out or not. Let me see. Oh, yeah, I do have it. Okay, so basically, depending on what you do, you will be either banned from the roleplay or you will be suspended. Pretty simple. You can understand that. Like inappropriate behavior things. There are also certain items that destroy builds and such, like explosives, certain explosives and such, like the bird, the shockwave hammer, the video player messes with the sound, the lock-on pistol, the twin mag AR, boomerang, katana, and some others that probably I haven't listed here, but there are also some certain rules that just kind of go along with being here, like cheating. Don't cheat. Like it's just gonna ruin the fun for everyone. Destroying the map. Like, come on. If you want to play and you want me to do things for you guys, and get your, yeah, it's trust. It's, I have to trust you, and you trust me. Pretty simple. Don't cheat. Don't destroy the map. Don't do anything that's specifically trying to like mess with other people and like mess up like things. Like you can always deviously like I don't know, steal someone's iron or something. That's fine. But I'm saying like don't kick me from the party or something if I'm in the middle of doing something with someone else, or if you're like annoyed with someone, don't kill their ruin everything they've worked hard on. That's kind of just, yeah, bury their D&D table. That's just fun. But don't blow their entire house up because you have a little argument. Don't go overboard. Also, even if you are mad, just kind of tune it down. If you want to do something to them, I can always run it, but don't take it overboard. That's kind of the rule. Do not do glitches. That's one thing that has happened in the past. People have done like creative glitches, like things that seem harmless, but that kind of ruin. Like they make the map lag. I don't know. Like this one time, Dragon did the storm thing, and he wouldn't get rid of it. That was a problem. We couldn't do the map because he put the storm. Oh, action figures and or placing prefabs without permission. Don't place builds unless like. Also, yeah, don't build like Fortnite building. Also, if you want to place down like props, that's fine. Decorate your house, build a house. All good. But just don't place. Yes? Alright, my bad. Sorry. Where was I? Oh my god! Sorry about that. I'm ending the stream now. I think I went over everything. Alright, I'm good. Alright. Yeah, I hope you enjoy. Yeah, whatever. I'm ending the stream now.